Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was patient, he debated with them, and he went to different people, and he told them, what do you worship? You worship stars, but look at the stars, they go when the sun comes, the sun sets, like you know the story, you know it's in the Quran and Sahih Hadith and things. He gave them da'wah where they believed, meaning that they understood that he was right, but they didn't bring iman. They just got sick of it, went to the king. So this is it. Like think about this in our time as well, right? When you debate and they lose the debate, what do they want to do now? It's called the FBI. Call the government. Get their permit canceled. Why? Because you can't debate them. Same thing. So they went to the king. The king said, okay. Well, the people would come in different areas and different times, and some of the ulama said it was during a time when there was a drought and they were getting food, but there is no sanad for this. So either which way, the king got Ibrahim in front of him. Ibrahim alayhi salam. So he told Ibrahim alayhi salam, what do you call towards? And again, I'm summarizing because it's not really about Ibrahim alayhi salam as his entire story. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he told them that I worship Allah, my Rabb. And the king, subhanallah, he said, what? A Rabb other than me? I'm your Rabb. I'm your Lord. I'm your king. And we see this mentioned in the Quran. Alam tara ila alladhina haja Ibrahim. The one, don't you see the one who debated about Ibrahim fi Rabbihi, regarding his Rabb? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that Allah atahu Allah mulk. And Allah gave him the mulk. Who gave him the dominion? Who gave him the kingdom? Allah. But look at how he misused it. Instead of being thankful to Allah for Allah had given him, he started to debate about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It qala Ibrahim. And then Ibrahim alayhi salam, he tells him that my Rabb, Rabbi alladhi yuhyi wa yumit, the one who gives life and death. Now, the kafir, their mindset is only what they can see and touch and feel. Even though they deal with things they can't touch and feel. Right? Sometimes we have atheists come and question us, and they ask us about, prove to us that there is a soul. Right? I mean, you see a dead body, you see a guy walking around, you see somebody making decisions, they have the same bodily facilities, they both have eyes, they both have hearts. What's the difference? This is the ruh, the soul that gives them life and so on. They don't understand that, right? We tell them, okay. They said, take out the ruh, the soul, and put it in my hand. We get this all the time at the park, you know. Put it in my hand. We tell them, okay. Is there such a thing called intelligence? Yes. Okay, put intelligence in my hand. Take out intelligence, put it in my hand. Well, we make decisions. Well, I know we make decisions. We also live and walk around. But you wanted me to put the ruh in your hand, so now put intelligence in my hand. Well, what about a brain? An idiot's got a brain. Sorry. A person who's dead has a brain, but it's not the same as intelligence. You can't measure intelligence by the size of a brain. Right? There's some people, mashallah, Allah has given them very big heads. But I don't know about that intelligence part. I mean, if you could, I'd buy intelligence all the time. It's a good commodity, and forget Bitcoin, right? But you can't, because this is something that they can't see, but they believe in due to the signs. We say, well, then there is more hujjah upon you to believe what Allah has said. Look at the signs. So this king, he said, I'm the one that gives life and death. How? Can anybody make such a claim? So he took a person and killed him. He's like, look, I gave him death. And he took a prisoner and freed him. He says, look, I gave him life. SubhanAllah. How shallow, how foolish. Look at the miracle of life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives life. Allah gives life to insan. Allah gives life to the earth. You look at a dead piece of land. If you've ever been in San Diego's got a lot of areas, they're barren. They're dead, they're dry. And then it rains. Nobody goes there and plants seeds. No corporation comes and tells it. You just go there and it's flush green. That's Allah. When you look at a dead person, let's say the most powerful, rich, multi-billionaire, when they're dead. Pick him up and take every penny in the whole world, can they bring them back to life? La. This is Allah's. But this man was foolish. Right? He was bound by the weakness of his understanding. So Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't go down that path, and that's a very important point for us in da'wah. Some brothers, they get really deep into the whole Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned in the Bible, and then they're going back and forth, and you're going back and forth, and they're throwing, and then you're accepting their rules and going. La, kill it, kill the conversation. Ibrahim alayhi salam killed it. He said, okay, my Rabb is the one that brings al-shams min al-mashriq. My Rabb is the one that brings the sun from the east. Tayyib, you bring it from the maghrib. Go ahead. West. Bring it from the west. My Rabb brings the sun from the east. If you're saying you're the Rabb, bring it from the west. Khalas. فَبُهِتَ الَّذِي كَفَرَ. Yani then the one who made kufr was disgraced. He lost the debate.